Hey yo, how are you guys doing? Welcome to a brand new video solo backpack. So, in my knowledge, we have stopped on last video of our Expo 2020 part 2 on the Saudi ending. So, hopefully, you guys have seen my last video. Otherwise, you can see, I'll put the link in the description. You can go and watch it out. So, after that, continuing our story, after that, when we came out of the Saudi pavilion, it was almost night, and we only had a 1 day pass, so we want to see the most attractive and most beautiful areas which we can explore throughout the area. So next thing we wanted to see was the Egypt pavilion. Unfortunately, when we reached there, they asked us to come back at after 7 o'clock. So we chose another pavilion of Switzerland, which is just beside the Egypt pavilion. So after that, this is the entrance of Switzerland. At the entrance of Switzerland, you are provided with one of their umbrellas, and the main theme at the entrance is that you can find yourself in the mirror of the pavilion of Switzerland. So the Switzerland and the front side is all made of glass, and you can see your reflection over there. And to make that easier for you guys, anyone to see, they have given you some umbrellas with the logos on it, or so that you can find, or the symbols on it, so that you can find yourself much easier and you can walk directly inside. You can't take this umbrella with you outside, and you have to give it back whenever you are entering the pavilion. So first thing, when we enter the pavilion, we enter the fog room, which is one of the most amazing thing I have experienced in Expo in Italy. So this is the thing you are seeing here. The fog is much heavier than it seems on the camera, because if we are looking through our bare eyes, if somebody walks like a 1 meter ahead of me, you can't even see them, you can't even see anything. Mainly, if somebody lost, you can do one thing, is that you can come up to the top where all can wait, and you can wait for their partners to join you. And there will be leading lights when we walk in the fog room, which provides which like guides you to reach at the top of the pavilion's first row. So from there, we take a door to the next door, and which is actually a room which is full of overly filled with a lot of pipes and sculptures. So mainly when we come here, we think this is just an attraction where some lights are given. So that is more just than an attraction. They also has a barcode idea, which you can scan the barcode, and they show you a hologram of something, a main project which is going to be built in Switzerland, one of their blueprint and hologram of the building. So it was not a much big exciting thing, I can say, but you can come to know about their project from there. So after that, we take our escalator to downstairs, where we are provided with a lot of different types of technological and interesting things in there. So there was a lot of things like owl sculptures, there were kaleidoscopes, there were multiple organisms, there were histories, and mostly the thing is, all are presented or represented in a round area which is present in the down room. And if you want to explore, if you have time, you can walk a lot through the room, and you can enjoy one by one everything. There's history written with it, there's a lot of things. So mostly the things which you can see is water is dripping from the top, and I don't know what that exactly means, but I thought it was exciting to show you what it is. There was some meanings for those things, but for me personally, I didn't know. So in this thing, if you are standing in a correct position, you can see all the alphabets laying at the same order and pronouncing a word. So for me, when I like recognized what that is, my phone actually died, so I didn't able to record much, because when I am recording, this is a one single shot exactly, like without any cut. I am moving from one things to another to show you perfectly what it is. So from now we are selling, if you are exiting from there's a small project show here also. As I say, all pavilions has their own project show, which is different in their own, based on their culture and their programs and their future projects and more. So we let me say, the most thing which I enjoyed in Switzerland Pavilion was the foreground. So after that, the most awaited moments for me came by to visit the Emirates Pavilion. That was one of my only wish to go and see the Emirates Pavilion. So from there, we tried to enter. So before enter, you can see the Emirates written on top. This was one of the largest pavilions present in the Expo. So in Expo 2020, you can see before you enter, you can stamp your passport. So I had a passport in the Expo 2020, so I went and stamped it. That was a really exciting moment, but I didn't get the permission to get inside just because they were full for that day. So they asked me if I have a reservation or not. So I said I don't have a reservation. Then they refused to let us in due to the amount of people inside, and mostly there were more reservations to come by. So they asked us to take a reservation next time, but unfortunately this was a one-time experience for me, and I knew that I will never come by. So I said okay, I'm leaving. Then we came back to the Egypt Pavilion, but still there also, unfortunately, Egypt Pavilion was closed for that day. So if you guys can know, please visit the Expo 2020 website before you visit and make a chart of the places you want to visit at first. And let me show you the buggies and transport inside the Expo, which can take you to places where you want. So from here, I think USA's video will come next by, so I will be winding up my video here. Hopefully you guys enjoy until now, and the part 4 is coming. So see you guys again. Signing out, Muhammad Shan.